Hello and welcome, my name is Parky and today we're playing some more Chicken. Now today we're just going to wander through the world and try and find something to do. Basically, I have no idea what the end game of this... Oh my god. I have no idea what the end game of this game is. The game. So we're just going to walk around, try and discover things in the world. I would imagine that there's more to do than just upgrade your creature with parts at this point in time. So let's find out, shall we? Now currently we don't have a creature, so we need to start creating one. Because unfortunately, good old Steve the chicken, he died last time. He took an unfortunate tumble, so we're going to rebuild him before we go on our adventure as a big beast. Something that won't be easily killed. So let's do it, shall we? So we're going to start out this time with a different type of body part. I think we're going to try out these cacti. Now I don't know how strong these are going to be. Probably not very. Melee damage 5, hit points 10. So maybe we can't use these as body. These are probably some sort of weapon. Okay, so maybe we will use Steve. Steve's old chicken body is going to be his first port of call. And we're going to rebuild him to be a bit of a tank this time. So we're going to just put his chicken body in a line. Little bit like this. And then we're going to add some cactus to the back. I'm sort of just coming up with this as I go along, if we can even use this cactus. Maybe it's just a weapon for us then. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, well let's go for palm tree trunk. Okay, it looks like then, something that we have discovered, you can only use body parts on bodies. Which sounds really obvious, but I assure you it probably wasn't as obvious as it sounds. I hope. Else I feel like a right numpty. Okay, so we're going to put the giraffe neck on here, which frankly doesn't look much like a giraffe neck, but we're going to go with it, and we're going to give him his chicken beak back. Now, what's the difference between the chicken beak and the giraffe mouth? Hit points 14. I guess that is okay. And then, what else? Attack rating 7. So this giraffe snout is actually stronger than the chicken beak. So I tell you what, let's give him both. I'm going to give him double mouth. Oh yeah, Steve the chicken, he's having some upgrades. Right, now, how good are these eyes? Chicken eye, hit points 1. We've also got some giraffe eyes here. Hit points 1, movement speed 1, attack rating 1. So these chicken eyes are actually better. Looks like poor old Steve has lost a chicken eye, unfortunately. But that's okay. He can live with 3 eyes. We'll give him all 3. He's going to be a bit of a Frankenstein creation. Probably shouldn't have done this right in the tree as well, because I can barely see what the hell's going on. Okay, night is approaching. Craft a torch by gathering logs and sap from rubber trees. Okay then, so it does look as though there is some kind of like night cycle, and it might make a difference in the world, but who knows. It seems like when you're in the creating menu, you're sort of in like God mode and nothing can attack you, which is interesting to say the least. Okay, so let's grab all these tails. We've actually only got chicken legs again, which is a bit of a shame. And this, and we've also got only 1 giraffe here. So maybe when your creature gets killed, you actually lose more than just, well, their life. You actually lose a few parts of theirs as well. Look, you can actually create a few little things here, like treadmills. Powers workshops with creatures, so we can make workshops. Wood workshop. So we need 16 logs. Okay, so that'd be something to do. But we need a pal in order to help us knock down some of these trees. Well, we don't need one, but I'd like one. Okay, so we're going to put his leg on here like this. We're also going to put his other leg like this. Why is he floating away? Steve, why are you trying to run away from me, dude? Right, okay, and then we put his chicken tail here. I mean, this is literally like the most ugly creature you could possibly ever make. He's only got 1 wing as well. So I guess we'll like... He's like he's been in a war, and he's just like a mismatch of like random objects. Dear God. Okay, and we'll put the giraffe antenna here. The fabled giraffe antennas. Sure, I mean, we might as well just bung everything we have on him. There we go, he can have an eye there. And an ear. An ear on his chest. What is that from? I swear that's a reference to something. So is it Futurama, like someone has an ear on their chest? I have no idea. Okay, so this is good. So let's just leave this area. We basically just need Steve to perform 1 simple task at the moment. Oh god, that is so terrifying. Which is to chop down trees for us. So let's just grab our whistle. And it looks like we do have our log here. A couple of logs. And these are palm tree trunks. Okay, so I don't know whether we have to craft those into something else. But we're going to find out. So cut down this tree, please. Perfect. And in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a campfire out of our logs and stuff. And we're going to put it down here, and we're going to use it to make baked melon. Of course. Requires 1 melon. Do we even have a melon? I swear we don't have melon, do we? Oh, we do have one melon. Okay, let's make a baked melon, which sounds really disgusting, to say the least. Actually, I assume what we need to do here is click on this and then put some sort of fuel in. There we go. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah, terrifying. Don't do this to me. Okay, so let's break this down. It'd be good if we had some sort of tools as well that we could break things apart with. And I'm not even really sure what to do with... God, that is so scary. I'm not really sure what to do with these logs. I assume we can turn them into... Ah, here we go. Okay, so we need 16 of these. And then that should allow us to make a workbench. Okay, so let's put down the workbench here. And let's use it. So what does this allow us to make? We can make signs, another workbench, a chest, grass seeds, palm tree seeds, and a bucket, tool for containing liquids. Sounds useful, though I'm not really sure what it's for, so let's just go for this. We could also make a few other things in here, including a hatchery, which allows creatures to lay eggs. God, I don't think I want Steve to be laying eggs. I think he's terrifying enough as it is. We've also got saddles, so we can ride creatures. Oh yeah, okay, 4 cow bodies and requires a workbench, and a treadmill, power workshops. We've also got a wood workshop. Is that not what we've got? No, this is a workbench, so we can make a workshop with it. Okay. For that we need 8 logs, but it needs to be powered, one would assume. So let's get some more logs. Good old Steve here is going to help us out. I think we're going to cut down this tree here. It looks like he's already holding a log, which is now like spazzing around a little bit. But that's okay. Take palm tree. Let's interact. Let's give him a little... let's rename him. He's going to be called Steve Mark II in Roman numerals, because why not? Okay, that seems good. Perfect. So now, let's just see if we can punch this down quickly with Steve's help. Steve's very upset. I don't know why. I mean, I'd be upset as well if I was looking like him. It looks like he's getting a little bit hungry. I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do about the hunger situation. I guess I've got a couple more melons. We just keep... Oh my god, Steve, what are you doing? We keep knocking down some trees and eventually we'll get some more melons to create melon stew with, which is like the most disgusting concoction I think I've ever heard of. Okay, let's just leave Steve on his rounds. He's going to be creating a few more logs for us, which is great. We might even have enough now to start creating some of the stuff in here. It looks like we need 8 logs. We need 2 more. Okay. Mind you, do these count as logs? They must do. No, they're tree trunks. So maybe logs are something completely different. Maybe logs you have to get from these trees? I mean, I don't really know. I don't understand the difference between all of this. Let's cut down this tree over here, because this looks like not a palm tree. This is like an oak. A mighty oak gives mighty trunks. Well, maybe we can turn this into other stuff in the workbench. I'm so confused. Maybe this is why you should actually use a guide Parky. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't that, you idiot? Okay, well, I guess we could also make... oh god, we're actually getting really hungry, aren't we? Where's our melon stew, please? Ah, lovely. So we can't make anything out of coconuts, which is a bit unfortunate. We can just eat the coconut, though. Eat the coconut. Oh, yeah. Ah, that invisible coconut. Looks like I'm doing a Bane impression with my hand. Oh no, there's the coconuts there this time. Good stuff. Now I'd assume that if we don't feed Steve up, he is eventually going to die, which is going to be a bit of a shame. But let's just see. We can grab all these logs. Are these logs? Tree trunks? How do we make logs then? Bandage, the toilet paper bandage. Wood-framed window, wood workshop. It looks like we can actually make like wooden structures, which is kind of cool. Okay, let's break this rubber tree trunk. I think Steve's going to come and try and help, which isn't actually that helpful. Steve is actually getting really, really hungry and aggy with me, which is a bit of a shame. Also, is he just holding all of my stuff? Give me those, you damn fool. Thank you very much. Oh look, we can harvest these things. Are these... This must be something that we can eat. Are these melons? I feel like they are. Melon plant, yes! Oh, amazing. So we've actually got quite a big supply of food over here, which I didn't realise. I'm actually walking around the world a little bit, wondering whether something is going to attack me. But I'm going to assume not until I know actually otherwise. Which may not be the best way of going about things. But you know what? I don't even care. It's fine. So let's make some more melon soup. Because melon soup is now apparently my favourite meal in the world. We're going to just make all of these into melon soup. So we might need a bit more fuel over here. So let's just dump this into the campfire. And we've also got some grass that restores hunger and tames herbivores. Okay, so we can tame more than one thing. Okay, interesting. Fortunately, I think Steve is about to die, which is a bit of a shame. So let's just quickly get our melon soup and see if we can get it over to him quickly. Alright, where are you, Steve? Where are you? Come here, I'm trying to feed you, you damn idiot! Is he happier now? Did that, like, restore nothing? Mind you, I don't know whether they need to eat more if they're bigger creatures. It's probably... That would make sense, right? Surely they'd have to eat more, because they've got more masters to stay. We've actually got some bread here as well, so I guess I could... Ow! What the fuck? Why are you attacking me? Okay. Let's try the bread. Maybe he doesn't like it because... Oh, there we go. He likes the bread. Old Steve, he's a bit sad, actually. I'm wondering whether I can interact with him. Pet? Oh my god, that noise is terrifying. So you can actually pet them so they're happier. Interesting. So he's now on neutral happiness. Okay, that's getting a bit weird. Whoa! Steve, what are you doing? Get off of the campfire, you idiot! I don't know whether they can burn themselves on the campfire. One would assume that they can. Okay, well let's put down our chest. I think what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh look, that's interesting. It's got like a feature where it clips onto things. That's pretty cool actually. So let's put our chest down here. And we're going to shove a load of random crap in here that I probably don't need to carry around with me, like cactus. I'm not really sure what to do with all of this. One would assume that these are used as weapons then. I'm not really sure. And it seems like there's a bit of delay sometimes in the models being loaded in. Oh yeah, look, this does seem to be breaking down a little bit quicker, which is cool. Oh, a carrot! A callot! Oh, I love me a carrot. Break carrot. I'd rather leave all these bushes and stuff here, because it seems to be the only thing that's giving us food at this point in time. Also, I have no idea how big the world is either. Maybe it's not even that big. We might be on a small little island, which is wholly possible, I suppose. I'm wondering if we keep hitting this, is it going to do anything? Oh, a squash plant. Oh, I love a little squash. A fig tree? Wow. Okay, so there's actually quite a lot of food around here. We're just leaving the campfire behind. We're not too far away. There is like a terrifying looking thing over here I want to have a look at. A wild spiky cow. Wow. Look at that. That's beautiful. Is this your egg, little spiky cow? Why do you sound like a dog? And you even have dog ears. That's weird. Okay, well I guess like one of the aims of the game is to try and level up your creature so much that it can actually take on some of these bigger, scarier ones, so you can get more parts and expand your creature even more, I guess. Is that how it works? I have no idea, I'm just speaking out of my ass. Oh, look, we've got loads of logs. They stack up to 64, of course they do. Minecraft. And now I think we can just go straight back and hopefully create that other wood workbench, which will allow us to craft some more stuff. How exciting, everyone! I love it. And we've got loads of carrots and squashes. Things are looking up. Who knew that I could be such a good survivalist? Oh dear God, our home base is sort of being swamped with these weird chicken creatures. Chicken strider. Okay, let's go into here and we want to create a wood workshop. Okay, so what does this look like and where can we put it? Whoa, okay, it's quite big. So maybe we can put it down like here? Sure. Oh my god, who knew? Okay, well let's go into here now. We can start creating a house. Oh, amazing. Let's just create so many. I don't know how big these are. I have no idea whatsoever. How do we do it? Do we just drag it out of here? Unpowered. Oh, of course, we need to build a treadmill, don't we? Okay, so what do we need for a treadmill? Let's get all these materials back out of here. Oh, this is going so well, and I assume that you need a treadmill in order to do everything in this game. So maybe we'll need several of these at some point. Oh my god, this treadmill is massive! What the hell is going on? Do we need, like, to put this anywhere in particular? Maybe, like, right next to it, like this? Hey, dude. Maybe you can do this? Power mill? Yeah, go for it, Steve. I mean, you're probably not going to be that great at it, but... What else do we need for this? Do we have to link this up somehow? Maybe there's like a cable that we have to make. I literally have no idea. So where is it? Cable leash? Saddle? Doesn't look like there's any sort of cabling, so maybe you just have to have one running on it. Stop work. What? What is this? Oh, there we go. Oh, amazing. Look at this. It seems like you just need to have one somewhere in the world. It doesn't even matter if it's next to him. Look at Steve. He's loving it. Good old Steve. I would assume that he gets a bit tired doing this, though. I have no idea. This is amazing. It's actually totally not at all like Spore. Or anything that I expected at all. I don't know why I thought it would be. We can actually make a bed, which is logs and chicken bodies. It's a bit morbid, isn't it, using chicken bodies? Oh well. Okay, oh, Jesus Christ. Please, don't do that. These guys are actually terrifying. I don't like these elephant legs. They were like looking at Steve like, what the heck is this dude doing? They're jealous. We are being a little bit over-swamped by weird creatures right now. I've also got a Giramon? What the hell is that? Okay, well this seems like a good place to end the episode. If you enjoyed the episode and want to see more of me creating a house, I guess, and other weird things in this game, then please feel free to leave a comment in the section below letting me know what you'd like me to do. Also leave a rating and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, awkward, awkward, goodbye. Awkward.